In the dazzling yet demanding world of Chinese entertainment, shocking news has just shaken fans everywhere. During the filming of a new drama starring two of the nation's most beloved actors, Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo, an unexpected tragedy struck. Xiao Zhan reportedly fainted on set, causing panic among the crew, especially Wang Yibo, who was right there when it happened. The incident not only stunned everyone present, but also sent waves of concern across the global fan community. It all began on what seemed like an ordinary shooting day. The weather was scorching, and filming had started early in the morning. Xiao Zhan, ever the professional, was full of energy and dedication, showing his usual passion for every take. Yet behind that bright smile, few realized he had been pushing himself beyond his limits for weeks, following an intense and unforgiving work schedule. According to several crew members, the scene being filmed that day was physically demanding. Xiao Zhan had to repeat several high-energy movements without much rest in between. Although the director offered to give him a short break, Xiao Zhan refused, insisting he wanted to finish the scene perfectly. His determination was admirable, but his body was already signaling distress. During one of the takes, Xiao Zhan suddenly lost his balance. He tried to steady himself, but within seconds he collapsed. Shock swept through the set. Cameras stopped rolling, crew members ran toward him, and Wang Yibo, who was only a few meters away, instinctively rushed to his side, panic written all over his face. Without hesitation, Wang Yibo knelt beside his friend, calling out Xiao Zhan's name with trembling hands as he lightly tapped his cheeks, hoping for a response. But Xiao Zhan remained unresponsive. The set turned chaotic as staff shouted for medical help, and production was immediately halted. Everyone stood frozen, terrified for the actor's condition. Witnesses later described how deeply worried Wang Yibo appeared in that moment. Known for his calm and reserved nature, he was visibly shaken. He refused to leave Xiao Zhan's side, even as staff tried to move him away so medical personnel could help. It was clear that this wasn't just professional concern, this was fear born of genuine care. An ambulance arrived roughly 10 minutes later, and medical staff began administering first aid. Xiao Zhan was rushed to the nearest hospital for further examination. Wang Yibo insisted on accompanying him, despite the crew's requests for him to stay behind. "I can't focus if I don't know he's okay," he reportedly told the production manager before climbing into the ambulance. Within hours, the news exploded across social media. The hashtags #Xiao collapsed and #Wang Yibo panics soared to the top of Weibo's trending list. Fans around the world flooded platforms with messages of support and prayers. Many praised Wang Yibo's immediate reaction while expressing deep concern for Xiao Zhan's health and well-being. Shortly afterward, Xiao Zhan's agency released an official statement confirming that he had suffered from extreme fatigue due to an overloaded filming schedule and insufficient rest. Doctors said his condition was stable, but recommended several days of complete recovery. The announcement reassured fans somewhat, but anxiety lingered. Meanwhile, Wang Yibo was spotted leaving the hospital later that evening, his face solemn and unreadable. When reporters approached him for comments, he kept his response brief. "What matters now is his health," he said quietly. "He pushes himself too hard sometimes." Those few words carried an unmistakable tone of worry and affection. The bond between these two stars has long fascinated fans since their collaboration on the legendary drama The Untamed. From that point on, their friendship blossomed beyond the screen, strengthened by mutual respect and shared struggles. For years, fans have referred to them not merely as co-stars, but as brothers at heart. Following the incident, many fans revisited behind-the-scenes clips from The Untamed, where Wang Yibo could often be seen subtly looking after Xiao Zhan, offering water, checking on him between takes, and ensuring he was okay after emotionally heavy scenes. Those moments now carry even more meaning in light of what happened. This incident reminded everyone that behind fame and flawless performances, celebrities are still human. Xiao Zhan, known for his perfectionism, often strives to give his absolute best, even at the cost of his health. But this time his body forced him to stop and rest, whether he wanted to or not. On the other hand, fans couldn't help but admire Wang Yibo's raw and emotional reaction. Usually known for his cool, stoic demeanor, he showed a side rarely seen by the public. A side filled with fear, compassion, and protectiveness. It was a genuine display of friendship, far from any publicity stunt. According to some crew members, Wang Yibo stayed in the hospital waiting room for hours, sitting quietly with his head down. When someone suggested he take a break, he reportedly said softly, "I won't leave until he wakes up." Those words moved everyone who heard them and showed just how deep their bond truly is. After several hours of treatment, good news finally arrived. Xiao Zhan had regained consciousness. When Wang Yibo entered the hospital room to see him, the atmosphere turned emotional. A nurse later revealed that Yibo looked teary-eyed as he said, "You scared me, you know?" Xiao Zhan smiled weakly and replied, "I'm sorry for worrying you." That simple exchange perfectly captured their friendship. More than just co-stars, they are brothers who support and protect each other through every challenge. Following the incident, Wang Yibo reportedly became more attentive on set, often reminding Xiao Zhan to rest and even preparing healthy snacks and water for him during breaks. The production team later announced adjustments to the filming schedule, ensuring Xiao Zhan had ample recovery time. The entire crew was also instructed to prioritize the actor's health moving forward. The accident served as an important reminder that dedication should never come at the cost of well-being. A few days later, Xiao Zhan took to social media to calm his fans. He wrote, "Thank you for all your concern and prayers. I'm doing much better now. And thank you to someone who never left my side that day." Though he didn't mention a name, everyone knew he was referring to Wang Yibo. The post instantly went viral, drawing tens of thousands of emotional comments. Fans expressed gratitude and admiration for both men, saying the incident only proved how deep their friendship runs. Many also wished to see them reunited in future projects, this time healthier and stronger than ever. Soon after, behind-the-scenes videos began circulating again, showing Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan joking and laughing together during a light rehearsal. Though their demeanor was a bit more cautious, their smiles reassured fans that their bond remained unshaken. For many, it was the healing moment they needed after days of worry. Chinese media quickly picked up the story, highlighting the brutal physical and emotional demands of the entertainment industry. The pressure to perform perfectly day after day can take a serious toll, even on the strongest. Xiao Zhan's case became a wake-up call about the importance of rest in a culture of overwork. Meanwhile, Wang Yibo received widespread praise for his actions. Entertainment columnists wrote that his calm yet deeply caring response reflected not just professionalism, but true humanity. In that critical moment, he wasn't an idol nor a superstar. He was simply a friend, terrified of losing someone he cared about. Weeks later, when Xiao Zhan was fully recovered, he addressed the incident briefly during an interview. With a soft smile, he said, "I'm lucky to have a friend like him. Not everyone is that fortunate." The heartfelt statement moved fans all over again and reaffirmed the sincerity of their bond. Now that both have returned to work, fans note that their friendship seems even stronger than before. The tragedy, rather than pulling them apart, only deepened their mutual respect and care. For many, the moment Wang Yibo ran to Xiao Zhan's side will forever symbolize the purest form of friendship in show business. The incident also serves as a reminder to everyone, both fans and fellow actors, that even stars who shine the brightest need to rest. Physical and mental health should never be sacrificed for the sake of perfection. After all, true success means nothing without well-being. Xiao Zhan's collapse and Wang Yibo's panicked reaction will forever be remembered by fans as a powerful moment of humanity amid the glittering world of fame. Behind the cameras and the glamour, there exists a friendship that's raw, real, and enduring, something far more valuable than fame itself. In the end, what began as a terrifying day on set turned into a touching story of care and connection. And for Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo, it wasn't just an accident. It was a reminder that even in their world of lights and lenses, the most important thing is having someone who will always be there when everything else fades away.